Okay, so today we're looking at angle bisectors. We did this before, but we're doing a review, so we want to make sure we know how to do it. For our problems here, we had construct the angle bisector of angle ABC on a copy of each figure using a compass and a straight edge. So you guys remember this is a compass. The first thing we've got to do is make sure that we know which one is ABC. Now angles are always or almost always named by 3 letters. In this case it is. So we've got ABC, which means that that's this angle right here. All right, so I know I'm going to be making an angle bisector of this one here. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is make sure that I know what vertex I'm pointing at. So I've got that vertex. I'm going to set the radius on here. I'm just going to set it to 3. I don't need it any bigger than that. Put the reticle on the vertex. I want to draw a line across both rays or both line segments, whatever I have. Okay, this will give me 2 points from which I can draw my bisector. So once I've done this, I've got this point right here. I'm going to keep the radius on my compass exactly the same. Put the reticle on the intersection that I created and create an arc toward the center of where I think that's going to be. I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Center the reticle onto the vertex and create one more arc that passes through the other one. All right, so now I've got this intersection here, that point, and I've got this point right here. When I connect them using a straight edge, I'm just going to use the side of my compass. Then what I'm left with is this angle bisector. You can see it cuts this angle, this big one ABC, into 2 smaller angles that are going to be exactly the same as one another. All right. Now if you move on to a different shape, it's the exact same thing here. So I want to look for angle ABC. I've got ABC, so I'm looking at this one right here, which means I'm also going to be using that vertex. I'm going to place this onto my vertex, centering the reticle on there, and then draw a line that crosses both of the line segments, or draw an arc that crosses both of the line segments. Once I've done that, I can go to the intersection that I created on the left and on the right, and create an arc toward the center where I think it's going to be, and same thing on the other side. Right, I want the arcs to cross, and once I've got a crossing point, then I'm just going to connect the vertex that I had and this intersection point to create my angle bisector. All right, so both of these are angle bisectors, which means that this angle right here, the one that I created, is the same as this angle right here, and when I add these 2 angles, then I will have the measure of ABC. If you have any questions, please raise your hand.